Why did you send your sons to St Mary's?
Well, for a simple reason. As a boy, I went to a village school with not more than about 70 pupils. And in those days, in the early days of my youth, there was no such thing, as far as I knew, of scholarships or anything like that. Now then, we left the village school and went into a school in Liverpool for a similar situation was. And it was then I began to realise that the value of education. Now then, after I'd been away in the army for 6 to 7 years, I was thinking then about my own 3 boys and my daughter. But unfortunately, with being away, Dorothy was unable to take advantage of anything that I could do for her in that line. Now the other 3 boys, Billy won a scholarship which took him to St Mary's. No, I'm sorry, that was wrong. He didn't get I had to pay for him to go to St Mary's. And I also
How much did you have to pay?
Pardon?
How much did you have to pay?
It was so much that the government paid so much, it went on my income. And I had to pay the remainder. I just didn't get no figure of that. It was reasonable. And then when Billy was there, I tried very hard to get Terry, but Terry went to Scotland to the White Fathers. He was there with the White Fathers for how many years?
So he didn't go to St Mary's at all?
No, he didn't go to St Mary's. He went to the White Fathers. They had a college in Roxburghshire, wasn't he? And St Boswell's, that's right, St Boswell's. And he was there for 2.5 years. Now then, in the meantime, Edmund was just about due to switch from his school to go to St Mary's. And I got him, eventually got him into the wasn't the school? No, he did. He went to No, he didn't. He went to the preparatory school for a while, and then went into the main school. And that was the reason, one of the reasons, and I think in most cases, the English people never seemed, from what I could make out, didn't seem to want or urge their youngsters to go for a good education. At least they didn't in the Litherland district. But the Irish people would come to this country. Their one main object seemed to try to get their children to a good Catholic secondary school and college if possible. And that's how they come to go. I thought that, being a descendant of Irish people, I did that. That's all I can tell you.
Well, what about... Dad
you asked the question.
My father says that he dislikes St Mary's intensely because there's too much punishment for little things. What do you think about that? Do you think your son was beaten too much?
Well, not being at St Mary's myself, I couldn't. That's one thing I couldn't answer.
But
there again, I agree with a certain amount of punishment.
Yes, but they took it to the extremes, didn't they?
No, I don't think so. They did. The youngsters naturally did think it, but I didn't think so.
They seem to be beaten for everything. If they talked in class, they were beaten.
Well, then again, you get some youngsters who natter on for the whole lesson.
Yes, not for a 5-minute chat. Oh right, they don't have to be beaten for it though. But didn't you think it was excessive?
I know. I've never heard people who went to St Mary's say it was excessive. Now I know that Edmund did, but I know other people. And all their lives they were glad that they went to St Mary's, and I just can't understand it.
Was there a period?
I think Edmund was a bit of a rebel.
What about Billy?
What about Billy?
Billy? Oh, Billy took it in his stride. You know, and we never had...
If they told you that they had been beaten at school, would you beat them here?
No, I didn't beat them here. I just clouted them when it was necessary.
No, but if, because they had been punished at school, did you punish them when they got home?
No,
No.
definitely not.
No, not
One
as a
punishment
sort of-
sufficient. I didn't know what they'd done at school.
But Dad says it was the most trivial thing that they were beaten for.
I doubt it.
What did you think
They
of
may,
it?
they may have thought so.
We didn't know at the time, but I was like, actually.
Yeah, they may have thought so.
There was just recently, there was a 7-year-old boy, I mean, he was Bridget's friend's brother, yeah, and he was beaten so hard, he was 7, and he had bleeding all over his hand.
Well, then again, you get some of these Irish Christian brothers who are a little bit heavy with the punishment, I suppose.
Why didn't you complain?
I never had necessity to complain. He never came home with any marks of punishment. He growled, that's all. He was pleasing, getting it.
You didn't tell us.
Yes. That's the only thing I know about it.